Okie doke, so welcome to a game that I loved quite a bit when I was a kid, in honor of the Justice League film coming out very shortly. Figured it's only appropriate to do some sort of a Batman game, since I'm very excited for that movie to come out. I don't care if it's good or bad at this point. I'm just going to be happy to sit down and watch a Justice League movie. So, this is Batman Vengeance. Like I said, it's a game that I played a lot when I was a kid, that I have not played since probably around the time that Arkham Asylum came out. The original, Arkham Asylum. So, let's do it to it, huh? So, as you can no doubt tell already, this game is based on the animated series and the New Batman Adventures, specifically the New Batman Adventures. Yeah, that's about right. It's a good little brightness there. You got his New Batman Adventures design, which is great. It controls, alright. I'd say before Arkham Asylum came out, this game and Batman Begins were probably the two best Batman games available. And then obviously, Batman... Well, I guess Lego Batman too, but that doesn't really count. Because that's more of a Lego game, just happened to have Batman in it. It's a fun game. I'm excited to revisit it, see if it's held up well. I have a feeling it'll probably be archaic in some manners, but it might be pretty alright in others. The roster of characters in this game is a highlight. There's some characters that, in terms of video games, don't really get a whole lot of love, that are, pretty fun in this. Batman looked really sad there. He didn't even look alarmed. He looked sad. And the fact that he just started kind of sauntering around there, he's like, well, there's a bomb. I guess we gotta leave something about that. This is a cool opening, too. You don't see this very often, especially back then in these days. You didn't see a whole lot of just credits on the screen like this. This part, I have no control over Batman. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to jump, trying to do a bunch of stuff. Just have control of the camera. That's cool. It's a pretty explosive opening, exciting. I think that little shot of him there was the best that version of the Joker has ever looked. Because the new Batman Adventures Joker never looked amazing. You know, the new Batman Adventures had a lot of great designs that were better than the original. Like Bane and Killer Croc. Poison Ivy I'm kind of like indifferent to. Scarecrow was way better. But the Joker was always the one that was like... It was so close to being good.
If you live through this, you get one more chance. 5 million or Tony takes a permanent nap. Jay.
So obviously the cast members that you would assume would be in here are in here. You got Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, Arlene Sorkin, Tara Strong. I don't remember if Alfred's in this game, so it's probably Ephraim Zimbalist. Same with Nightwing, I don't remember if he's in it, but it's probably Lauren Lester. Same with Gordon. Everyone's here and they're properly voiced.
Run a profile on this woman. Her name's Mary Flynn.
Sure. Is she in some kind of trouble?
It's the Joker. And maybe more. Something about this woman doesn't add up. I'm gonna work on the obstacle course. Run Alfred's training program for me.
Sure thing.
Man, the Wii is like freaking out during those cutscenes for some reason. I hope the disc isn't like screwed up. So I do believe this part's just training. I don't remember if we could just leave or not. We should probably talk to Batgirl, see if she has any advice for us. Talk to me. Talk to me, girl. Unavailable. She's right there. We're supposed to get hints from her. I don't know. I remember, I think Alfred trains us in this part. Look at how dopey he runs. I don't remember him being this stupid looking when he ran.
Good evening,
Alright, so...
Master Bruce. I hope you're managing to scrape by despite my absence. I took the liberty of recording one of our training sessions. Trust you will find it useful. We'll begin with a bit of bat grapple training. If you'll be so kind as to activate the grapple.
I don't remember how to.
Ah, you've uncovered some bat cuffs. Well done. A little restraint can go a long way.
What the hell's happening? They're telling me like 3 different things at once. Press the R button to freeze the game and change weapons. You can move the control pad or control stick. Really, they're telling me how menus work? Like I've never fucking played a video game before. So, bat grapple. Then it switches you to first person.
When the cord has entirely retracted, the grapple will automatically release.
I have no idea what that means.
I'd strongly suggest retrieving your equipment from the higher platforms before we continue with training.
Oh, that's why Alfred just started, like, speaking nonsense. Yeah, I already have the items that he wants me to get. Oh god, the controls are inverted. So that's why I'm just, like, skipping through everything here, but I might as well do it anyway, because I haven't played this game in, like, forever. So I don't need to pick that up, because I already have infinite everything. Don't need that.
Good show, Master Bruce. We'll move right along now to the use of the Batarang. To strike with enough precision to knock a weapon from a man's hand, you'll need to take careful aim. With a little practice, you can...
I remember this part of the game not being great. Like, the weapon stuff, I'm going to bring up a game that is bad and no one should ever play. Batman Dark Tomorrow was another game that I picked up around the time of Batman Vengeance, because it was, like, a little bit before Batman Arkham Asylum came out, and I was looking for some Batman games to play, to revisit some, like Batman Begins and Batman Vengeance, and to play some new ones, like Justice League Heroes, Rise of Sin Tzu. Well, that was another one that I was revisiting, and Batman Dark Tomorrow was one that I found at a GameStop, and I was like, oh, I've never played this one before. So I took it home, played it, and that's like the worst goddamn game of all time. But it's kind of similar to this game in some respects. The way that you take down criminals is very similar to Dark Tomorrow in this game. The fact that you have to switch your items
Nicely
and
done.
the fact that there's
Let's try a small test.
handcuffs that you have to use. Alright, use your stealth skills to slip past. How do I use stealth? Why is it telling me to use the Y button? Just to open the door? Alright. Oh, press up against the wall and use the Y button. So that's stealth, apparently. But it's one of these where, like, you stick to walls, so I have to get off the wall. Can I just go around this way? That's probably what they want me to do. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff that, like, good lord, thank God for Batman Arkham Asylum and those games. Like, this was this game's idea of stealth, is sidling up against a wall very slowly, whereas it was pretty Metal Gear-esque in Arkham
Very
Asylum.
good, sir. We'll move on to one final training sequence.
Oh, this is
one
a
to
fun
perfect your
gameplay
free
mechanic,
fall.
if I remember correctly.
The challenge is to use your cape to slow or speed your fall as necessary. Trust yourself to grapple back to safety before you reach bottom.
You know, this was cool. This was always one of those highlights of this kind of a game. Is like, okay, yeah, we're exploring the Batcave from the new Batman Adventures. That's cool. Alright, no, that's not what I meant to do. I keep thinking the L button is gonna, like, center the camera behind Batman. Because that seems to be the worst part so far about revisiting this, is that the camera is god-awful. Because there's little to no camera control. It kind of moves on its own, which is never a good thing, in my opinion. Some games it works, obviously, like fixed camera. So Y is faster, that's slower. There's almost never a reason to slow down. Wait, should I have picked that up? That looked like a bag of money. Alfred, stop throwing my money into the waterfall.
Terribly sorry, sir. I'm afraid you'll have to begin again.
Oh, I figured it would just automatically grapple me up. At least I can hit that thing this time and see if I was supposed to grab it. Oh, yeah, that's that's supposed to be like a person that I have to grab. I thought that was like an object that I was supposed to avoid.
Wonderful, sir. That completes our training.
Like,
You've done
sir, here's how you avoid
you will
falling
never
objects.
cease to amaze. I pity the criminal who comes between you and justice. If you need any more assistance, you'll always find Batgirl dutifully answering her communicator.
Just as she should. It's like Batgirl acts as Oracle, but she's not even Oracle
Find
yet.
anything?
Just questions with no answers.
Try me.
Well, Toby was reported kidnapped to the police 4 days ago. Before that, nothing. Didn't go to school. Wasn't even born. Same goes for Mary. I've got an address on the apartment she just moved into, and that's it.
That's impossible. Nothing else at all?
Not a thing. I don't know if you can save these people, Batman. They're already ghosts.
World's greatest detective, my ass.
Take a break and play a while, doo-dah, doo-dah. Guarantee I'll make you smile, oh, the doo-dah day.
Not now, Pooh. My audience who waits. After that, we're home free. Our friend in tights takes the bait, takes a dive, and then we string him up and drop him in the drink. Any questions?
Yeah, well, boss, a couple of the guys and I were thinking that since we're fighting the bat and all that, maybe we're not getting paid as much as we should. I mean, when I was working for the Penguin, we were getting benefits in a 401k.
Well, ahead. He'll do what he says and take what he gives and hope it is not a bullet.
Baby, you're the best.